We're back at Jupiter Games for another Malifaux game. This time it's a 25 Soulstone scrap. It is Lady Justice who's bringing along a Guild Stranger, the Scales of Justice, a pair of Death Marshals, and the Judge versus Summerteeth Jones bringing along a Pigapult, a pair of Piglets, a Slop Hauler, a Hog Whisperer, a Gremlin, and a Mosquito. Summerteeth has got Plant Evidence, Pig Food, and Extermination, so I'm going for some pretty hard stuff. Yeah, I'm not trying to destroy it, I'm trying to plant it, I'm trying to put it there. It's basically going to be lewd photographs of Lady Justice in compromising poses with gremlins. Speaking of which, Lady Justice has Turf War, Eye for an Eye, and Holdouts. So, should be a pretty cool game, and we are going to come back to you after turn one. Turn one was super non-eventful. Adam, my opponent, playing Lady Justice, moved up his guild guys and did nothing. I got lucky and summoned a second Bayou Gremlin after using a Soulstone to summon the first one. And now have the Pigapults in firing range of his entire crew, like a boss. And these guys are hanging out over here. So, turn two should be special. Alright, so turn two is come and gone. Summerteeth was able to plant a couple evidence markers by Pigapulting over some gremlins. So the Pigapult launched a Bayou Gremlin here, which should not be underneath the building. There we go. It planted the evidence on the building here. Actually, I have to double check to make sure I'm in range to actually do that. I may just put it on a different piece. It doesn't really matter. I got one on this piece here. And that was pretty much it. The Bayou Gremlin, or the pigs, got Suied up to that Mosquito, and then Suied back to a Mosquito that was over here, but I launched with the Pigapult and then died. And then they charged the Guild Stranger, which was there, but is now dead. These guys did mostly nothing. Lady Justice moved up, exposing herself a bit, but put herself in a pretty good position to just kill me next turn. So that's going to be a little awkward. That's pretty much it. Summer summoned a couple more gremlins, moved up a little bit. Hog Whisperer and the Slop Hauler moved up a little bit. Mosquito moved up a little bit. And the Bayou Gremlin healed the Pigapults like a boss. So we are now going into turn three.
I'd be winning as it was. I'd say the odds are now 60-40.
Hold out. Yeah, you kill it, gremlin.
Yeah, so
that's an issue for the pig.
As you could tell from Adam's commentary, there was a Lady Justice in this part of the board earlier. There is no longer a Lady Justice. Thanks to combined fire from Farts, Gremlin shooting, and Pigs, I was able to take her out. Oh, Summerteeth also was able to cheat. He got a dumb and lucky severe on his boomer shot, so that kind of softened her up a little bit. However, I'm not looking great in this part of the field. That Gremlin got pushed away. It's at 1 wound. My Piglet's kind of charged around. It's kind of going bonkers. And the Judge is actually not laying down like that. He's like this. We just keep on knocking it over for the terrain. But yeah, it was a pretty, in my opinion, hilarious turn. I don't know if Adam would really agree.
It was displeasing, but still fun.
Yeah.
I've gotten one high on the Soulstone flip.
Yeah. What happened is we came down to the epic reactivated pig charging Lady Justice. Adam had a 6 of masks. Sorry?
It was before it reactivated.
Oh, it was before it reactivated. Yeah, I'm sorry. So its first action of 2, thanks to the Hog Whisperer down there. The Piglet, which is now over there, charged Lady Justice, hit with a 15 after I cheated in an 11. Adam cheated in a 6 of masks, Soulstone, and hit the 4. So I was hitting on a single negative. First card I flipped was the red Joker. Second card was like a weak or something. And then I flipped a weak. So I did 5 damage thanks to the charge, which was able to kill her. That was also Adam's last Soulstone. I burned through a lot of his Soulstones this turn. So this is a pretty important turn. Summer's sitting at 5 wounds. I've still got both of my utility models. I've got a Bayou Gremlin sitting at 1 wound over here. Got another one sitting over there at 1 wound. Oh, Scales of Justice is dead on. Because Lady Justice is dead. Oh, so Adam is left with a Death Marshal, the Judge, and another Death Marshal, and I still have to turn 2 of them into pigs to get 2 points for pig food. So should be a very interesting couple turns coming up. All right, we are going into turn 5. This is the end of turn 4. I made a bit of a goof. I charged in Summer on the Judge, who's sitting at 1 wound, getting really 2. Is it 2 wounds? He has 2 wounds left. So I was getting really excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be able to get off my my super awesome scheme. Well, at least one of them, and I still have to kill another model after that. But unfortunately, I didn't have a second card to discard for the trigger, so I wouldn't have been able to make the pig, even if I did kill him. So I just said, screw it, and let it go. So that's where we sit, is with that happening. Lady Justice is still dead. The Death Marshal over here focused a shot to kill the gremlin that's hanging out over there. This Death Marshal dealt with a piglet that was hanging around him. Tried to shoot at the Hog Whisperer, did nothing. Slop-Hauler's kind of hanging out over there. Bayou Gremlin charged the judge, wasn't able to do anything. Got 2 pull my fingers off with these mosquitoes, which did a big chunk of judge's wounds. So I'm really hoping I win initiative next round, because otherwise Summer's probably in a little bit of trouble. So very interesting turn. We're going into turn 5. Turn 5 is come and gone with not much fanfare. I had my Slop-Hauler, or my Hog Whisperer, charge the Death Marshal.
Well, you should mention that.
Summer died?
Yeah, I'll get to that. There's no fanfare this turn. None. The the Hog Whisperer charged the Death Marshal, did like a wound. Oh no, I did 2 because I did dumb luck. So I did 2 wounds. The Death Marshal failed to hit the Hog Whisperer back. This Death Marshal marched up the board. The judge is dead. Yeah, I totally killed the judge using the Slop-Hauler by tossing Slop over. Well, I spun around real fast and was able to block line of sight with this pillar, so I wasn't able to get shot back. Unfortunately, Summer died. I ended up losing my initiative. So Summer died, then I lost my Bio Gremlin. So I'm down to two significant models, and Adam is down to 2 significant models. So I think our initiative is going to be relatively important, because that Death Marshal is going to be able to walk in and just murder this Slop-Hauler. Or conversely, the other Death Marshal will murder the Hog Whisperer. So should be a very interesting turn 6 to a very amusing game. All right, turn 6 is come and gone with the Slop-Hauler walking out of the ruins, then charging the Death Marshal after the Hog Whisperer took out the other Death Marshal. And I flipped a 1 for my attack, and the Death Marshal flipped a 13 for his defense. This is granted after I flipped a 13 for my initiative and drew a bunch of cards that were 10 up, so it's not really unexpected. So we are now going into turn 7 because I flipped a 10 to see if we get another turn. So the Slop-Hauler isn't done yet, so we're going to see how things go next turn. All right, turn 7 is come and gone. There's no models left. They're all gone, Jim. They're all gone. So I was lucky enough to win initiative again. My Slop-Hauler got a 18 triggering feeding time on the Death Marshal for his first strike and hit the Black Joker, so I didn't kill him. But luckily with my last 2 reckless strikes, I was able to hit him with 11s, thanks to being at CB6 because of feeding time. So, unless I misread feeding time after, yep, Gremlin's got it, yep, so it's good. So I was able to kill the Death Marshal, which was able to deny Adam's Turf War because we have no models. Unless I'm reading this wrong, no. You don't have any models, so it doesn't work. He did get eye for an eye, because we have the same number of models. And he got holdout, so he got 4 points. I got my plant evidence on the 2 terrain pieces that are in his deployment zone. Then I got not pig food, because that thing's freaking hard. And then I got extermination, because I killed all the living models. All of them, including my own. So it was a 6-4 in a very well-fought, hilarious game. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed it, and we'll see you around.